Okay, we're on Twitter. We're online on Twitter now. Twitch is just coming on. I think more people are on the Twitch than on the Twitter.
Stuff.
So on the stream, I can see you down, but no one else.
Okay, yeah, no. Are you on Twitch or?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sharing the. Okay, you can see Twitch. You can hear me? I probably shouldn't. Let's see.
I'm not sure if I can hear you in Zoom.
Can you see? You can see yourself now?
Can I? Let me see.
Can you on Twitch?
Give me a moment. Yes.
Okay. Can people hear? Okay, here we go. This might be the decisive moment.
Excellent.
Can people hear me now? Let's just see what the Twitch chat's saying. Okay. Yes, people can hear.
Good stuff.
Can they? You can hear.
Can they hear us as well?
Yes, that sounds like people can hear.
Excellent.
Oh, okay, there we go.
All right.
Well done.
Woo woo.
Good work.
Thank you, everybody, for your patience in this trying times. I'm gonna have to talk up a bit. I think it was just getting the audio set up. I normally have all the bits and pieces on my laptop, but sadly, my actual laptop is broken at the moment. So I'm using my work laptop, and it's from the Stone Age. Anyway, let's get the quiz started before too long. People have been waiting. They got homes to go to. And so, yeah. One thing that people are saying is that the players are quieter, so I'm going to turn up your volume a bit. And then, yeah, because everybody's hearing it through my mic, so I'll turn up their volume. That's good. Yep. People ready? Oh, well, we've already received 100 messages. That's great. Just driving engagement through poor quality streaming.
Probably a dozen or so of them were me. Sorry.
No, that's great. That's great. Okay. So the order is Peter, Iain, David, and Jakob. And is everybody ready to start?
Yep.
Okay. So question one.
Luck.
Yeah, good luck to everybody. Question one, Peter. What blind Scottish percussionist won the 2015 Polar Music Prize and wrote the memoir Good Vibrations?
Glennie.
Evelyn Glennie is correct. Your second question. The green properties in the European Union version of Monopoly represent Parisian streets. One is the Champs-Élysées. Name either of the others. One of which connects the Arc de Triomphe with the Porte Delphine, and the other of which connects the Place Vendôme and the Palais Garnier.
Are you giving us a warning with however many seconds?
Yeah,
left?
I'll tell you when it's 10 seconds.
Okay.
It's 10 seconds now.
Lafayette.
That is wrong. Iain?
Pass.
Iain passed. David?
Boulevard Haussmann.
That is wrong. And Jakob?
I'm gonna pass.
Jakob passed. That is the Avenue Foch or the Rue de la Paix. Okay, and your third question, Peter. A 7-time All-Star, which Warriors player and teammate of Wilt Chamberlain was the first player to record a quadruple double in the NBA? He took 42 rebounds in a game, coincidentally the number he had retired with both the Warriors and the Cavaliers.
So can I have all of that again, please?
Yep, a 7-time All-Star, which Warriors player and teammate of Wilt Chamberlain was the first player to record a quadruple double in the NBA. He took 42 rebounds in a game, coincidentally the number he had retired with both the Warriors and the Cavaliers.
Pettit.
That is wrong. Iain?
Pass.
Iain passed. Jakob?
Is this Oscar Robertson?
That is wrong. David?
Pass.
That is Nate Thurmond. Okay, Iain, your 3 questions. Oh, Jacob's disappeared for a second. No, okay.
Sorry, just popping up.
Oh. Don't know what's happening there.
Oh, okay. I didn't quite catch.
Just popping out, I think he said.
Okay, maybe, yeah, somebody come
Maybe
to the door.
someone's making a noise.
Yeah, those answers I sent in the post have finally got through.
Here he is.
Yeah.
You're still on mute, Jake.
Yeah, that's okay. I think he's got it on the push to
okay.
talk. So, okay.
Unmuted now. Sorry.
Okay. Everybody ready to restart?
Yep.
Okay, Iain, your first question. One of the biggest upsets in tennis history. Who did Laurie Mcneil beat in the first round of the 1994 Wimbledon Championships? Yep, that is correct. Iain, your second question. Favipiravir functions by selectively inhibiting the RNA-dependent form of what enzymes which catalyze the replication of RNA from RNA templates?
Transcriptase?
That's wrong. Peter?
No.
That's a pass. David?
Pass.
And Jakob?
So I'm certainly wrong. Is this RNA primase?
That is wrong. They are RNA polymerases.
Ah, shit.
Oh, they are.
Okay, and the third question for Iain. Which French poet included the poem Zone in their collection Alcools?
Sorry, I was waiting for a date. Maman.
That is wrong. Peter?
Not going to risk it, no.
David?
No, me neither.
And Jakob?
Okay, I should totally know this, but I don't. Pass.
That is Apollinaire.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Okay. David, your 3 questions. Victorian artist William Burgess created the Zodiac settle, once owned by John Betjeman. What sort of furniture is a settle?
Sort of sofa. Something to sit on.
I think that's wrong. Peter?
No.
Iain?
Pass.
Jakob?
Pass.
It's a bench.
Okay.
You're a harsh man,
Yeah,
but fair
I feel
enough.
like that's... Okay. David, your second question. Casimir III founded which university, the oldest in Poland?
Jagiellonian?
Yep. And your third question. Political economy was defined as the science of the laws governing the production and exchange of the material means of subsistence in human society in the second part of whose book, Anti-Düring?
Can you spell that?
ANTI hyphen DUHRING.
Can you repeat the definition just so I'm not playing for
Political
Starlight?
economy was defined as the science of the laws governing the production and exchange of the material means of subsistence in human society.
Karl Marx.
That is wrong. Peter?
No, I don't know.
Iain?
Also, I don't know.
And Jakob?
You were close, David. It's Friedrich Engels.
It is Friedrich Engels.
I'm lucky.
Yeah, I can't get closer than that. Jakob, your 3 questions. Associated with hippies, what Southeast Asian shrub in the mint family is often used to scent perfumes?
Southeast Asian shrub in the mint family. Shit. Maybe patchouli?
Yep. Your second question. Which Indian actor, known for his Chaplin-esque persona, starred in the films Sangam and Awara, the later alongside his father, Prithviraj?
Oh, nice. I just watched Awara. This is Raj Kapoor.
That is correct. And your third question, what's the name of the illusion in which a floppy length of the namesake object is made to stand upright, enabling the magician's assistant to climb it?
Like the rope illusion?
I'll prompt you.
The rope ladder illusion or something?
No, I don't think that's what it's called.
Okay.
Peter?
No.
That's a pass. Iain?
Indian rope trick?
Yep. Okay, so at the end of the first round, Peter has no bonus attempts. Iain and David both have 1 bonus attempt, and Jakob has 3. In terms of points, Peter has 1, David has 1, Iain has 2, and Jakob has 3. Round 2. Peter, your questions. Who voiced Marjorie, a caller to Frasier Crane's show who has problems with her boss? This actor is most famous for playing the lead character on a 1970s sitcom who had a difficult relationship with her boss, Lou Grant.
More.
Yep, that is correct. Your second question. One of the biggest upsets in tennis history, who did Virginie Rosano beat in the first round of the 2012 French Open?
What did you say the name of the person?
Virginie Rosano.
Virginie.
Yeah.
Williams.
Prompt.
Serena.
Yep, that is correct. And your third question. Often cited as the world's oldest university, which Moroccan university was founded by Fatima al-Fihri in 859?
The University of Fez.
That's wrong. Iain?
Koran?
Yep, that is correct.
Is it not alternatively called the University of Fez?
I've heard Fez before for that.
Yeah.
I've heard that called Fez University.
Okay, let me have a look.
I wouldn't swear to it.
I mean, can I ask you to just double check?
I think he's doing that.
Yeah, fine.
Sorry, folks.
That's certainly what I've heard before. But
It is in Fez. But let's just see what it says.
I would personally just give it to him.
so would I, to be honest, because you'd given me Krakow for Jagiellonian, wouldn't you? I imagine.
Well, Krakow is definitely an alternative name for Jagiellonian. That came in it's not that long ago.
Yeah, didn't it?
I remember on Wiki Quiz, I remember saying Jagiellonian and being a bit annoyed that people were getting it for Krakow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm not going to take it. I can't see that it's actually called that anywhere that I can see online. It is in Fez, but I think it has a name. So,
Cool. Okay.
yeah. Okay. Iain, your questions. Temple of the Dog was a one-off tribute band, which is often seen as a precursor to which band who released the album Vitology in 1994?
Foo Fighters?
That is wrong. Peter?
No.
That's a pass. David?
Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam is correct. Okay, your second question, Iain. What is the name of the Malian World Beat act comprising a blind couple? The duo's albums include Welcome to Mali and Folila.
I might as well pass.
That's a pass. Peter?
Amadou and Mariam.
Amadou and Mariam is correct. Okay, and Iain, your third question. Gillian Rose wrote about what philosopher? Contra sociology. This thinker's logic makes negation center of a triadic structure of thought. Sorry, I couldn't hear that. Do you want to say that again?
I said Fichte.
Fichte is wrong. Peter?
No, pass.
David?
Auguste Comte.
That's wrong. And Jacob?
Jacob, you muted again.
Jacob?
Sorry, my internet's kind of crapping out, so you cut off for the first half of that question for me. Could you repeat it?
No, sorry.
Well, I barely heard any of that question, so I suppose I'll pass.
Yeah, sorry. The rules generally state that you can't. If you're having connection problems, probably best to interrupt me.
You need to say it almost immediately, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's best to say if you can't hear.
Iain, you're very quiet, so I can't hear your answers. I don't know.
Right, I shall shout.
Yeah,
Thank
people
you.
listen. If everybody can speak up, then I think that'll be appreciated by the
Don't
people
shout
watching.
too many correct answers, though, Iain.
So far.
What's
Okay.
the answer to that one out of interest?
That was Hegel.
Fuck.
Okay.
Don't swear too much, Jacob. I think my mum's watching.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so that was no one answered that question correctly. Now, David, your three questions.
Okay.
By what name is the former Cardassian mining station Terek Nor known? Most commonly known in the title of a TV show.
Tenko.
That is wrong. Peter?
No, pass.
That's a pass. Iain?
Pass. Annoying.
That's a pass. And Jacob?
I'm also going to pass.
That is Deep Space Nine.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. I do like the contrast between Tenko and Deep Space Nine. Yeah. A world away. Anyway. Your second question, David. Patchouli, musk, oak moss, and citrus combine to form what common perfume accord named for a Mediterranean island?
Sorry, what common perfume that?
Accord?
Accord.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rick, so repeat the whole question again then.
Patchouli, musk, oak moss, and citrus combine to form what common perfume accord named for a Mediterranean island?
Okay. Corsica.
That is wrong. Peter?
Haven't got a clue. No.
Peter's passing. Iain?
Pass.
And Jacob?
Pass.
That is Chypre. And your third question, David. The orange properties in the European Union version of Monopoly represent famous Spanish streets. One is Las Ramblas, and of the others, one is in Barcelona and one is in Madrid. Name either of these. One passes 13 miles northeast to southwest in Barcelona. The other forms the north-south axis of Madrid.
Exemplar.
That is wrong. Peter?
No, not been to either. Pass.
Iain?
It's both.
Pass.
And Jacob?
Yeah, I'm also going to pass this.
Okay, that is the Gran Via or the Paseo de la Castellana. Okay. Jacob, your three questions. A key player for the UCLA Bruins,
Okay.
which four-time NBA champion with the Warriors and the Lakers was NBA Rookie of the Year in 1975. He was nicknamed Silk.
So I know Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played for the Lakers and went to UCLA, so I'm going to guess him.
That is wrong. Peter?
No.
That's a pass. Iain?
Afraid not.
And David?
No, pass.
That is Jamal Wilkes. Okay.
I could have guessed it wasn't going to be Abdul-Jabbar on what the first question was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jacob, your second question. Remdesivir, a potential therapeutic treatment for coronavirus, works by causing a chain termination in the virus's RNA-dependent RNA polymerase. It can do this because it serves as an analog for what nucleoside? Caffeine serves as an antagonist to receptors of this compound in the brain.
So you said nucleotide?
Nucleoside.
Could you spell that?
Nucleoside. Nucleoside.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
You have 10
so
seconds.
Caffeine keeps you from sleeping, so perhaps this is
Answer?
melatonin.
That is wrong. Peter?
Pass.
That's a pass. Iain?
Acetylcholine?
That is wrong. And David?
Pass.
That is adenosine.
Okay.
Yeah, it is both a nucleotide and a nucleoside. There are more
Cool.
nucleosides than there are nucleotides. Jacob, your third question. Who wrote the novel Roadside Picnic, in which characters seek out alien technology in The Zone? It inspired Tarkovsky's Stalker.
Oh crap. Really not my triad, huh? Roadside Picnic. Maybe Burroughs? I have no idea.
That's wrong. Peter?
I feel I should know, but pass.
Iain?
Absolutely. Pass, definitely.
And David?
Yeah, pass.
Those are the Strugatsky brothers. Okay.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Hug.
One up on me.
Yeah, I certainly haven't.
So at the end of round 2, Peter has 1 bonus attempt. Everybody else has 3. David has 2 points. Iain has 3 points, as does Jacob, and Peter has 4 points.
Okay.
Okay. Round 3. Peter, your questions. Question 1. Often used as the citrus element in Chypre, what name, deriving from the area ruled by Anne-Marie Orsini, is given to the fragrant...
Sorry, you cut out for me.
Okay.
Can you start the question again?
Yep. Peter, often used as the citrus element in Chypre, what name, deriving from the area ruled by Anne-Marie Orsini, is given to the fragrant essential oil derived from the blossom of bitter orange trees?
Bergamot.
That is wrong. Iain?
Pass.
David?
No, pass.
And Jacob?
Yeah, I'm also gonna...
That is neroli.
I suspect my wife will be cross. She'll be grimacing.
Not as hard as I was
Not getting
expecting it to be.
Okay. Peter, your second question. Which singer, most famous as the lead vocalist of Soundgarden, was the frontman for Temple of the Dog?
Um,
10 seconds left.
Cornell.
Yep, that is correct. And your third question, depicting heroic Christian and pagan figures, William Burgess created a great example of what sort of furniture now found in the Ashmolean Museum. William Gladstone wrote about this furniture and is credited with inventing a movable form.
Then I have all of that again, please.
Depicting heroic Christian and pagan figures, William Burgess created a great example of what sort of furniture now found in the Ashmolean Museum. William Gladstone wrote about this furniture and is credited with inventing a movable form.
A desk.
That is wrong. Iain?
Pass.
Ian's passing. David?
Wardrobe.
That's wrong. And Jacob?
I'm also going to pass.
That is a bookcase.
Well,
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. People are saying the furniture is dry. I think it is. Peter?
They have a point.
Okay. What have I done?
I think I've had my 3.
Yeah, you
You
have.
have.
Let's just... Yeah, just trying to work it out what I did. I think I made a mistake somewhere, but then that was... You got the... So that's correct. And then that one went dead. Okay, there we go. That's it. Iain, your 3 questions. Which recently deceased Bollywood actor came to prominence as an adult in his starring role in 1973's teen romance Bobby, directed by his father, Raj?
Khan?
That is wrong. Peter?
Achan?
That's wrong. David?
I just can't remember his name. It's come up several times recently. But
That's pass. And Jacob?
Ugh, neither can I. Crap, he was all over my Twitter timeline. Why can't I remember this? Pass.
Okay, that's a pass. That is Rishi Kapoor.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Yeah, it was on the 6 o'clock news. Exciting stuff. Iain, your second question. Who voiced Stephen, a caller to Frasier Crane's show, who is worried about his baby's sleeping arrangements? This actor played Robert California on The Office, as well as Alan Shaw on Boston Legal.
Spider.
Yep, that is correct. And your third question. Before the recent era of Warriors' success, which former Villanova star led the Warriors to a title in 1956, leading the league in scoring in 1952 and 1957? His flat shot led to him being known as Pitchin' Paul.
That's what I tried to pit it.
That is wrong. Peter?
No, this quad's well beyond me.
David?
pass.
And Jacob?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we resisted the temptation to change the questions once we knew who was in the final, but
I'm
that was hard,
too
yeah.
bad on NBA, but this is
No, they are
way,
hard.
way above me.
Yeah.
That is Paul Arizin. Okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh,
David,
sorry.
your 3 questions.
Sorry, this is me, is it?
Yep, they're your 3 questions now, David.
Yeah, okay.
Born Lewis Hardin, what inventor of the trimba percussion instrument was a blind performer nicknamed the Viking of 6th Avenue for his horned helmet?
Moondog?
Yep, that is correct. Your second question. Oseltamivir, or Tamiflu, works by inhibiting which enzymes? Also known as sialidases, they catalyze the hydrolysis of terminal sialic acids from glycoproteins, allowing the influenza virus to spread from infected cells.
Pass.
That's a pass. Peter?
Pass.
Jacob?
No.
And Iain?
No, pass.
Those are neuraminases. And David, your third question. What country names the magical linked rings that appear to link and disconnect at the will of the magician? This country also names the famous inverted escape performed by Harry Houdini.
China.
Correct. Jacob, your 3 questions.
Okay.
Which university was the second oldest in the Holy Roman Empire and is named for the emperor who is said to have inspired its founding? It was the first university in Central Europe.
Oh, this is... I should totally know this. Is this like...
10 seconds.
Ladislaus Posthumous University, I'm definitely wrong.
That's wrong. Peter?
Pass.
Iain?
Pass.
And David?
Charles University, Prague.
Charles University is correct.
Yeah.
Jacob? Yes. Jacob, your second question. Played by Avery Brooks, who is the commanding officer of the space station Deep Space Nine?
Oh, this is Captain Janeway, right?
That is wrong. Peter?
No, it's not going to get to me. Pass.
Iain?
Pass.
And David?
Pass.
Should know this.
Benjamin Sisko.
Yeah, I had Benjamin. I had Benjamin.
Yeah.
Said it, I'd have took it off.
And your third question, Jacob. The blue properties in the European Union version of Monopoly represent two German shopping streets. One is the main road home to luxury boutiques in Berlin, and the other a similar street stretching from the Hofgarten in Dusseldorf. Name either.
Okay, is this going to be Kurfürstendamm?
That is correct.
Very good.
So the game is very evenly poised at the end of round 3. Peter has 2 attempts. Iain and Jacob both have 3 attempts. David has 4 attempts. Overall, Iain and Jacob both have 4 points. Peter and David both have 5 points. So, yeah.
Cool.
Could have been closer.
More than that, oh, that's encouraging.
Very close. Peter, your questions. One of Bollywood's best-selling actors of recent years, which son of Rishi Kapoor has starred in the films Sarwarrior, Rockstar, Burfi, and Sanju?
So you want the first name or?
Yeah.
Sachin.
That's wrong. Iain?
Pass.
Jacob?
Nope.
That's a pass. And David?
Pass.
That is Ranbir Kapoor. Okay. Peter, your second question. Who wrote a novel about trying to rescue New York City from zombies titled Zone 1? He also wrote The Intuitionist.
Oh, Christ.
Ten seconds.
Taylor.
Taylor is wrong. Iain?
Pass.
Jacob?
This is Colson Whitehead.
Colson Whitehead is correct.
Nice one.
Very good book.
And Peter, your third question. Win Adami and Kira Nerys were both members of which fictional race whose planet was inhabited by the Cardassians?
The Borg.
That is wrong. Iain?
Pass.
David?
Pass.
And Jacob?
I'm certainly not keeping up with the Cardassians, so I'm going to pass.
Nicely done.
Yeah, the Twitch chat is angry at the lack of Deep Space Nine knowledge. Those are the Bajorans. Yeah. Okay.
And to the Twitch chat, I would like to say, get a life.
No, I think you've riled them.
Controversial.
Let's see the angry rats.
Like, very fair in the stuff I don't know. It's right.
Okay. Iain, your 3 questions. The yellow properties in the European Union version of Monopoly represent 3 Italian streets. One is home to Rome's Cafe Greco, another was a central filming location for the cafes in La Dolce Vita, and the third is the centre of Milan's fashion industry. Name any of them. That was a pass. Peter?
No.
That's a pass. David?
Pass.
And Jacob?
No.
That was another pass. Those are Via Veneto, the Via Condotti, and the Via Monte Napoleone. Okay.
Okay.
So, Iain, your second question. A painting of the Judgment of Paris is seen on a William Burgess piece of what kind, painted in gold? One of these pieces of furniture was invented by William Murphy.
Murphy bed.
Yep, that is correct.
Can
And
I, at the end of my questions, I'm afraid my laptop's not plugged in and it's dying rapidly. I'm going to have to do something, leave you and come back. I'm really sorry about that.
yeah, we can take a pause after this question if you need to run and get a charger. That's fine. And your third question, Iain. What country names a drop in which a coin is held between two fingers by the magician before the thumb of the other hand appears to remove it when it is in fact palmed? Harry Houdini's name was inspired by that of a 19th century performer from this country who established the tradition of magicians wearing tailcoats.
Italian?
That's wrong, Peter.
Pass.
That's a pass. David?
France.
That's correct.
All right, well done. Right,
Okay.
Good work.
I shall be back.
Yep. Okay. Oh. Yeah. It's been hard so far. But people are getting things
Very,
right.
It's very hard, but it's the final.
Yeah, it is the final.
Yeah.
The rounds coming up to this have
That
been
it
easier.
certainly is.
I
Yeah.
hope Iain just has to plug his laptop in rather than trace some new device from somewhere.
Yeah.
Will it help him? Is the other question. It has been hard, so it's
Yeah, I think
Super hard.
when the quiz is this, I'm really ruining not going for Apollinaire now. I think had I sort of known the difficulty throughout, I would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm a dead cert pass on almost everything, I should be taking chances on
Yeah.
things I've got an inkling of.
I'd have gone for Mallarmé on that had Iain not said it. I must admit, he's my standard guess when I know absolutely nothing about a French poet.
I really should have gone for Deep Space Nine too.
I know nothing about that sort of thing.
if people are watching and they haven't donated money and they're feeling in a giving mood, I've just posted the link
Oh,
to
hey, Ian's
the
back.
Hello, Iain.
link to the
Hello,
Just
Ian.
Giving there. So if you're feeling generous,
Sorry about that.
yeah, then there's the link.
Can you hear me again? Okay.
Yep, all fine.
Sorry.
Okay, David, your three questions. One of the biggest upsets in tennis history. Who did Steve Darcis beat in the first round of the 2013 Wimbledon Championships?
Could you just spell the name?
Steve, Steve, and Darcis, Darcis.
Rafael Nadal?
Rafael Nadal is correct. Your second question. Which forward for the Philadelphia Warriors, the holder of regular season and playoff records for single-game missed shots in the NBA, won the first scoring title in 1946-47, leading the Warriors to a BAA title over the Chicago Stags?
Something like Alcan?
That is wrong. Peter?
Pass.
Peter's passing. Iain?
Wycam?
That's wrong. And Jacob?
Yeah, I'm not going to convert this. I'm going to pass.
That is Joe Fulks.
It was my
Oh,
can.
it's Joe Folks.
It was my can I was trying to think of. All I had.
George Lycan, yeah.
It probably wasn't worth a gamble, given he's quite well known compared to.
Okay,
Yeah.
and David, your third question. Who voiced Bill, a caller to Frasier Crane's show, who wets the bed while his friend's wife is supposedly in it? This actor and director played Michael Meathead Stivich in All in the Family, as well as directing Stand By Me.
Rob Reiner.
Yep, that is correct.
Good work.
Jacob, your three questions.
All right.
Which two thinkers co-wrote Anti-Oedipus, a volume of capitalism and schizophrenia?
Oh,
They also
okay, so this is
co-wrote...
Duluth and Guattari.
Yep, that is correct. Your second question. Shunned by his mother, who believed his blindness was a punishment from God, what country musician is known for songs including No Getting Over Me and Smoky Mountain Rain?
Oh, it's probably not Blind Lemon Jefferson, but nothing better is coming to mind. I'm gonna say Blind Lemon Jefferson.
That is wrong. Peter?
Mcneil.
That's wrong. Iain? Ian's passing. And David?
Pass.
David passed. That is Ronnie Millsap.
Oh, okay.
And Jacob, your third question. A member of Temple of the Dog, who is the current drummer of Pearl Jam, earlier playing that role for Soundgarden?
Oh, crap. This is a segment of music I know absolutely nothing about. The only Pearl Jam member I know is Eddie Vedder, and I know that's wrong. So yeah, Vedder, might as well.
That's wrong. Peter?
No.
Peter's passing. Iain?
Pass.
Ian's passing. And David?
Pass.
David passed as well. That is Matt Cameron.
Yeah.
So at the end of round
Cool.
4, Peter has 3 bonus attempts. Iain has 4. David and Jacob both have 5. Peter and Iain both have 5 points. Jacob has 6 points. David has 8 points. The X's...
Okay, so there's one round remaining?
Yeah, one round remaining. The X's have been evenly distributed. Okay, 5. Peter, your questions. Hydroxychloroquine functions by preventing the release of interferons from PDCs by blocking which proteins found on the cell surface, known as TLRs?
I've got absolutely no idea. Pass.
That's a pass. Iain?
Pass, I'm afraid.
David?
Pass.
That's a pass. And Jacob?
I'm also going to pass.
Jacob also passed. Those are toll-like receptors.
What?
Peter, your second question. Paul Feyerabend wrote a book titled Against What Concept, putting forward epistemological anarchism in its place? Method is correct.
Nice one.
And your third question, Peter. According to Robert Houdin, what country was the first? What country was the first magician to do the soaring in half illusion from? Carlyle called a magician who claims to be a count from this country the Quack of Quacks, and inspired the villain who opposes Arsène Lupin.
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria is wrong. Iain?
China.
China is wrong. David?
Russia.
Russia is wrong. Jacob?
I'm gonna pass.
Jacob's passing. That is Italy.
Okay.
It's on my shortlist.
Iain, your 3 questions. Which character, who also appears in Star Trek The Next Generation, marries Jadzia and appears in series 4 to 7 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine?
Williams.
That's wrong. Peter?
No.
That's a pass. Jacob?
Also no.
That's a pass. And David?
Pass.
That's a pass. That is Worf.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Iain, your second question. The oldest university in Portugal. Which university was originally founded in Lisbon in 1290 before it moved to its current city in the 16th century?
Coimbra?
That is correct. And your third question. From the French for fern, what common family of perfumes combines oak moss with sweet flowers like lavender?
What language for fern? Sorry, French for fern.
French for fern.
Faroon.
That is wrong. Peter?
No.
That's a pass. Jacob?
Also no.
That's a pass. And David?
Reed.
What did you...
Tereed.
That is wrong. That is Fougère.
Okay.
Okay. David, your 3 questions. Which actress is the niece of Rishi Kapoor and the sister of Karishma Kapoor? She is known for her roles in Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham, Jab We Met, 3 Idiots, and Bajrangi Bhaijaan.
Shilpa Shetty.
That is wrong. Peter?
Priyanka.
That is wrong. Jacob?
Who's the girl from 3 Idiots? I'm not going to pull this pass.
That's a pass. And Iain?
Indira.
That is wrong. That is Kareena Kapoor. David, your second question. Who wrote the single-sentence novel Zone? They won the Prix Goncourt for Compass.
Welbeck.
That is wrong. Peter?
Modiano.
That is wrong. Jacob?
It sounds like some Oulipo thing, so I'm going to say Perec.
That's wrong. And Iain?
Gary.
That's also wrong. That is Matthias Enard. Okay. David, your third question. Temple of Dog was set up as a tribute band to Andrew Wood, who fronted which band between leaving Malfunction in 1987 and his death in 1990?
Alice in Chains.
That is wrong. Peter?
Pass.
That's a pass. Jacob?
No, pass.
And Iain?
Pass.
That is Mother Love Bone. Okay.
Okay, cool.
And Jacob, your 3 questions. The last
So
3 questions.
how many am I behind David now?
2, as is
Okay.
Iain and Peter. So there are 3 players on 6, and David has 8.
All right.
Short
Okay.
position.
Squeaky bum time.
Yeah. I think there's only been 2 points scored in this round. Okay, here we go. Jacob, your first question. Who voiced Mindy, a caller to Frasier Crane's show who is having problems with her mother? This actor would go on to play Charlotte, Frasier's final love interest in the show, as well as Wendy Bird in Ozark.
Crap. I have not watched either of these shows, so I'm going to pass.
That's a pass. Peter?
Linny.
Laura Linney is correct.
Good work.
It's a brilliant clutch answer there. Well done.
Okay, Jacob, your second question. Originally intended for St. James's in Winscombe, what object in St. Peter's Church, Draycote, was designed by William Burgess? An event involving one of these objects gave Constantine V Copronymus his epithet.
So, like, you want a baptismal font?
That is correct.
Oh, nice.
And
The Pope named.
And your third question. One of the biggest upsets in tennis history. Who did Peter Duhan beat in the second round of the 1987 Wimbledon Championships?
Okay, who was good at tennis in the 80s and was a man? So
87.
He did.
87. Okay, so this might be Pete Sampras.
That is wrong. Peter?
McEnroe.
That is wrong. Iain?
Boris Becker.
Boris Becker is correct. So, in a very, very close game, Peter finished with 7 points. Iain finished with 7 points. Jacob finished with 7 points. And David won with 8 points.
Thanks, guys.
Well done. Well deserved. Great final, folks.
Many thanks to...
I'm gutted about Boris Becker, because I know he won in 85 and 86.
I thought you were nailed on to get it, Peter.
I thought he had it.
I would have worked it out. I'm so disappointed. I saw the game.
Okay, many thanks to everybody who.
I must admit, but anyway.
Thanks to people who were watching. It seemed like it was a good thing to stream, so maybe we'll try and do some more at some point.
Yep, thanks, Dan.
Cheers,
Okay.
Dan. Great
Many
final.
Thanks for reading. Thanks, guys.
You deserve that, David.
And yeah,
Well done.
congratulations to David.
Well done,
Thank you.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye.